Okay, hey guys, I could write this all out, but I'm being lazy, so I'm not gonna type because I figured nobody'd read it anyway. I was just watching a thing about Adam Sandler on 60 Minutes, and did you know Adam Sandler plays guitar like a rock and roll guitar star? He plays guitar, electric guitar. I heard him played it really good, and I flashed back in that moment watching 60 Minutes. I flashed back on when I was a kid. I played guitar, and I could never quite get it. And for a split second, I felt like a freaking failure, right? It, something from 50 fucking years ago, 40 years ago, whatever it was. Yeah. And I thought, man, for a split second, I thought, maybe if I could have gotten it, my life would have turned out different. And I could have ended up successful like Adam Sandler. And then I got to thinking, because the past few days I've been thinking about, we only did like 5 dogs this year. I have 4 in rescue. There's 5 that have gone to adoption. I've helped some others, get adopted with my social media and all that. So I'm feeling a little bit less than successful. And then I got to pondering about it for a second, and I thought, just about everybody I came up with, everybody from young adulthood, everybody I loved, all of the people I ran around with and was a gangster with and sold drugs with and shot dope with and got naked with, they're all dead. And here I sit in a house my wife and I are buying. In a week or two, I'll be 29 years. My wife and I will be together 29 years. 2 adult, well-adjusted, independent, financially stable adult sons. Warm roof over my head, a house. I got a Harley in the garage. I got a truck, probably the best truck I've ever owned. Not the coolest, just mechanically the best. And I would say that's pretty goddamn successful for considering where I come from. And I don't know why. Every once in a while, I just feel it necessary to think, to define success by the standards of others. And we all just need to stop doing this. I suit up, I show up. When people who love me ask for my help, I suit up and I show up. I've saved a lot of dogs' lives. I have 2 dogs here that would surely have lived miserable existences. Lucas came to me literally covered in shit and mats and fat, obese, and scary around other dogs. And now he's a well-settled, well-adjusted, healthy animal. His existence would have been relegated to a garage. I mean, Pearl would be dead if she didn't come here. Hota is another one. And the number of addicts who have kicked dope on my couch and who I've helped direct into healthy recovery, that I don't have a big house and that we struggle for money, doesn't define how successful I am as an individual man or how successful my wife and I are as a team. And I guess I'm kind of rambling, but for a minute, for some reason that I couldn't play guitar just really kind of hit me like a freaking hammer in the head. Like, oh my God, if I could just have gotten the guitar, I'd have maybe been into the arts and been in that scene and blah, 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 blah. But if that was the case, I wouldn't have been there at church that day to do the Heimlich maneuver on dude, and he might have choked to death. So, coulda, shoulda, woulda, and all of that. I've helped a lot of people in life. I own a home. I'm not homeless. Things were supposed to end up entirely different for me, and that they didn't, and I ended up here, is the definition of success. So if you're beating yourself up tonight, I'm just saying don't. All of us need to stop defining success by other people's standards. If you've done something kind for somebody else today, that's successful. And that's enough. If you've made it through today without poking a hole in your arm or sucking on a pipe, that's successful, and that's enough. If you've told your kids you love them, that's successful, and that's enough. That's enough. Anyway, I don't know what I'm talking about. I just felt the need to vent. So, and too big a vent to type. So I'm just going to burn up 5 or 10 minutes of your life. Anyway, I'm going to go. Merry Christmas. Love you guys. Talk to you soon. Bye.